Hey, what's up everyone? This is Chris, finally back with a new video. Sorry for the long delay, however a lot of things have happened to me. I started traveling in January, and also my Instagram account that you know from the other videos has grown now to 50,000 followers, and this is what I want to talk about today. So I want to share with you guys what I did to grow from 0 to 50,000 followers. Now you already know the 10K thing, okay? But now let me share with you the exact steps. So really everything that I did to grow to 50K. So it took me 6 months, but I bet you guys can do it way earlier because I did a lot of mistakes. So if you want to learn the mistakes that I did, also leave a comment down below and I will make another video. So let's get started. The first thing that I did was obviously using a username or picking a username that was searchable. So my username is rolex.club1, and the reason why I picked that one is because if you search Rolex, obviously the chances of this account being higher in the search results is much higher. And I recommend you guys do the same, especially once the account is growing a bit, then your account will be put even higher in the search results. So eventually, in my case, my account is sometimes even found or ranked higher than the verified Rolex account. So that's pretty cool. Now after you have the username, what you're going to decide on is how to structure the bio. And the structure is pretty simple. It's like who, what, why. So first of all, you start with the name, where you can insert your name. You will use that for certain keywords. So for example, Rolex watches, club is mine, so something that is searchable again. Then you have those different lines. The first one is who, so you might write something like passionate traveler, or in my case, nowadays I just put owner and then at my personal account. But if you're starting out, you can be writing something like community page about Rolex watches or so. And then what is obviously what you're sharing. In my case, it's Rolex watches only. And then why should people follow you? I stated daily uploads or something like that. So pretty simple, nothing too complicated. But keep it clean, okay? Don't use fancy emojis that have nothing to do with what you're posting. And yeah, so now you have the username and the bio. Next thing is content. What I recommend is that you go on Instagram and start following all the big pages in your niche. In my case, it's the watch niche, so I started following all the big pages, and also check out what accounts they are featuring. So if I see a good post, and they have given credit, I will check out the original creator and start following them as well, because that way you're getting to know the community extremely fast. And this is also where you get all the content from. So you start saving all the content. Then the next thing is uploading, obviously. And I don't edit any photos. I recommend you just repost the photos of people just as they are, but try to establish a certain style. So in my case, I most often share Rolex watches with a black or gray background, and that just, it's the same style in my feed. And I think because you're using the same style, people are going to stay a lot longer on the platform or on your profile in general, which again helps the algorithm notice that your account is very popular and therefore give you more reach. Now you got the content, you have to publish it, and for the hashtags, I recommend you use 10 hashtags with 10K uploads maximum, then 10 hashtags with up to 100K uploads, and 10 hashtags with up to 500,000 uploads. And you always have to use different kind of hashtags, because if you don't, you might get shadow banned, which means you're not appearing for hashtags anymore. So this is the structure that I recommend you guys, especially in the beginning, for the hashtags. And what I also did right from the beginning was tagging big pages. And what that did in my case was those big pages started interacting with my content. So I didn't have to have power likes or DM groups or so, because the big pages already started liking and commenting on my photos. That's a big advantage, guys. Now you got the content. Next thing is obviously interacting with your target audience. So you will go ahead and start liking and commenting on as many posts as you want per day on different hashtags from your target audience. So in my case, Rolex Collector was one of the hashtags. I started commenting and liking, but make sure you leave honest comments. And also remember, if you leave honest comments, more people are going to check out your account, because it's not just something like this shot, nice watch, or something like that, but it's more authentic. It's a longer comment, and if you have shared your opinion, also some people might just going to check out your account, not just the creator or the people you comment on, but other people that scroll through the comments. So this definitely helps. So in my case, I recommend you guys comment on 100 different posts per day, and don't do it all at once. Spread it out throughout the day. So in the morning you'll do like 10, 15, 20. If you have lunch break, you might just do another 20, and before going to dinner you might do another 20, and maybe the rest before you go to bed. Just spread them out throughout the day. If you do that, that automatically will drive traffic to your account. You will get more profile visits and more likes, more comments, and ultimately more followers if your content is good enough. Now that you have all this stuff together, then it's basically just posting every single day. I started posting 3 times a day, then eventually moved on to 4 times a day. And if you just keep doing that, always searching for good content, interacting with your target audience, tagging big pages, interacting with big pages like through DMs, I started messaging them and getting to know the owner, so you have a better relationship and they even support you a lot more. Then it's really just a matter of doing it every single day, keeping track, make sure that you check your insights to see if anything is wrong. Also check how many likes you get on average, and if it drops, then just remember what you have done in the past and what you're doing now. So maybe you're missing 1 or 2 tasks, maybe you're not interacting as much with your target audience anymore, or you're not posting frequently, or using the same hashtags, or wrong hashtags, something like that. And also, to keep people a lot longer on your profile, which is absolutely crucial, is start using stories that using the polls feature, question feature, and rating feature. I always do this, and because of that, people are going to check out my profile a lot longer than usual, because they're going through those different stories. They tab the different polls or rate the watch that they see, or what I also started doing is ask me anything, so they can start asking me anything and I will answer and publish the answer publicly, and that way you're also building a great community. And this is kind of like the end goal. You want to have a great community. You don't want to be just a reposting page or have a personal page that just puts out content about you, but you want to have a community, people that support you. So what I also do sometimes is like every once a month or so, I share the content from my community. So I just announce, hey guys, I want to give back to you because you support me so much. Here is the opportunity for you to gain more exposure. Just send me your best picture of your watch and I might just feature it. And then I get a ton of messages, and then I'll just feature some of the best ones. And also make sure to reply to comments and DMs. It's super important, because if you don't, at some point people might just not get interested in your page anymore because you don't give them feedback. So if they send you a message, they obviously want to have your answer, or at least liking that answer or the message from them. Okay, so that was a lot of talking, a lot of things to do. overall, I'd say it takes you about an hour a day to manage your Instagram. There's a link down in the description for an automation software that I use to automate likes and comments. If you want me to do another video on that specifically, on me sharing my settings, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I will leave a link in the description so you can check out the automation software and also check out my other videos because I kind of explained what it does. So doing that brought me from 0 to 50K in 6 months. And really, don't buy any power likes, don't do follow, unfollow, don't buy power comments, power views, all that stuff. Just do it organically like I did. This is the best way because it builds a trustworthy community and a good following, a healthy following, and that way you will have a great Instagram account for a long time. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's 11 minutes, but I hope it was really helpful to you. Try giving as much value as possible and trying to be transparent as possible. So guys, stay tuned for more videos in the near future, and wish you all the best. Bye.